Welcome back to another Marvel Legends UK action figure review. Today we're going to be looking at the final figure in the Wendigo Build-A-Figure wave. It is Wolverine in his X Force attire. So this is it, the final figure from the Wendigo Build-A-Figure wave. It's been a pretty impressive wave so far. Saved the best to last, in my opinion. So here we are, down to the final figure in the wave, Wolverine in his X Force attire. So far it's been a pretty impressive wave. I'll be reviewing the Build-A-Figure once we've done the final inbox figure. Wolverine, we've had multiple versions of Wolverine so far. I never managed to get hold of the previous rendition of Wolverine in his silver suit. There were a couple of KO versions online which I passed upon, hoping that this guy would one day appear. I did a custom using the old vintage Wolverine, painted him up grey, and obviously we don't need him anymore because we've got this guy. A couple of mild changes to the figure from what I can see in the packaging. It looks like he's got new claws, they look a lot thicker. The boots look relatively new, and so too do the gloves. On the back of the part, as you can see, we needed 6 figures in all to complete the Wendigo. So far we've reviewed Mr. Sinister, Nightcrawler, the Vindicator, also known as Marvel's Guardian, Boom Boom, Cannonball, and like I said, the last one to review is Wolverine. Comes with a Build-A-Figure piece as well, which is the Wendigo head. We will be doing a comparison review with the Wendigo figure in our next review, but right now what I'm going to do is break him out of the box, have a closer look at the Wolverine, and yeah, see how he measures up. So here we have the Wolverine out of the packaging, and he's everything you'd expect him to be. Really nice, neat looking figure. Same articulation to the previous Wolverine variants that we've had in the past, with a couple of notable differences. So first up is the claws. The claws, as you can see, are much thicker than the previous claws. There has been a couple of reviews online, and also a couple of people noting that these things are absolutely solid in the hand. They aren't going anywhere. They are removable. If you pull them hard enough, they will pop out. One thing that is upsetting with this figure is that we don't get some interchangeable hands, no interchangeable head, no mask variant, so it is as he is in the box. No accessories other than the Wendigo Build-A-Figure head. The belt isn't glued down, that's a floating piece, as you can see. The expression at look on Wolverine is a bland look. Just adjust the light so you can see. It's just a bland reiteration of the Wolverine head, no snarls, just plain pissed off looking Logan. Nicely done. The paint apps have no imperfections on the figure. I've had a look around it. All the lines seem to be in sync with each other. No issues there. Again, it comes on the butterfly joint. These are a little bit stiff, and this right arm does feel a little bit rubbery. Took me a while to get it moving. It was one of those where you spin it and you think you're going to snap the peg, but eventually it gave, and then obviously we've loosened it up the more spins that we have done. You can see we've got new boots for Wolverine. No painted belt buckles, but they are there. I suppose they could be black belt buckles, or even boot buckles, as he is in like his stealth gear. Yeah, this run in the comics was very violent, very bloody. Other members included the likes of Psylocke, Archangel, Phantom X, Warpath, some characters which I will be standing up to him shortly once we've had a look over the figure. But yeah, there's nothing really to say about this figure. I mean, if you do like Wolverine and you have got the X Force Deadpool or the X Force set, you're planning on investing in X Force, he is a figure worth adding to yourself. Obviously, San Diego Comic Con has just been as well, and we've just had the announcement of Deathlock, who I will be picking up. I really did like that figure from that wave. I thought it was one of the surprising contenders for top spot. But yeah, overall, really nice figure. So the Wolverine, like I said, there's no surprises. This is a nice figure, you get what you get. And then obviously we've got the Wendigo Build-A-Figure headpiece, which we will be reviewing next shortly. I'm not going to go into too much detail now, but yeah, really nice looking aesthetics on the actual figure itself. So yeah, in regards to Wolverine, like I say, in the accessories, it does let him down a little bit that it doesn't get interchangeable hands, as the hands do pop out of the joint, so they could have included those. Head is on a ball joint, as you can see, with a standard hinge. There's no reason why it couldn't have been included. What I'll do is I'll do a couple of head swaps, see what the other heads look like on there as well, and then we'll do some size comparisons also from the X Force wave. So what we're going to do now is do a couple of interchangeable heads. We've already done the hands. Managed to find a pair of closed-fisted hands for Wolverine that basically fit in reasonably well. There were a couple of options that I did try, and notably the figures that I don't really tend to use, or figures that I've used for fodder. So the Ultimate Spider-Man, the symbiote version that we got with the Kingpin wave, his hands were a little bit too small. The idea was going to be painting the white diamond to hide that. But then I found a pair of black fisted hands, which are plain. They match the colour, and they are around about the right size as well. Logan's got some pretty big fists when you have a look at the original hand. So yeah, they're not too far off in regards to that. I can't tell you who they are. I'm struggling to place it. The actual hands itself, I've had a look at all my figures. They could have been from an old fodder piece, I'm not too sure. But now these are going to be Wolverine's hands going forward. In regards to head swaps, first of all we'll try the vintage head. Pops on there really nice, looks really good. Neck peg isn't too high at all. With this being the same build, the same body as previous Wolverines, I don't think we're going to have any issues whatsoever in terms of swapping the heads out. So the vintage head Wolverines fits reasonably well. Next up we've got the Rider's Wolverine head. Didn't really like the gurning look that he had, looks a bit funny, but again, if you've got an unmasked Logan head, it fits reasonably well. No issues on articulation, looks pretty good, in my opinion needs a cigar. And then the most recent one from the Weapon X. There we go, if you wanted a more feral looking Wolverine. So yeah, all three heads fit on him, no problem. What I'll do is a comparison now with his X Force team. So here's the Wolverine, part of the X Force crew. The custom's been ditched, and this guy is now taking his place on the shelf. As you can see, he's a great addition to the team. There are a few figures within this little team as well which do need an upgrade. As you can see, the Psylocke is dated, the Phantom X is dated, that could do with an updated book, and then obviously the Warpath as well. Thank you very much for checking out this review. Hope you've enjoyed it. Leave us a comment in the comments section below of what you think of the figure. Is this going to be one that you pick up? X Force, now that we are technically 3 figures deep into the new looking Hasbro figures, with a 4th on the horizon in terms of Deathlock. Let us know if you're going to be picking that up, and we'll be reviewing the Wendigo Build-A-Figure next. Thank you very much, stay safe, keep collecting.